Hey guys, so today I'm gonna be ranking. Hold on, let me just hold on. Okay, so today I'm gonna be ranking cube defense towers. These towers, there's a lot, like more than 50 towers, but yeah, I'm gonna be ranking them all. But these are kind of old models, and it doesn't include the fabricator and I think two other towers, because I just don't know what's missing. So yeah. So first, let's get started with. Wait, hold on. Where is it? The light turret. Everyone's beginner tower. If you're a beginner and you just started playing cube defense, it's actually not that bad. So like it has decent DPS, and it has shadow size and metal size, I think, at max. So I'm gonna put it B here, but it's kind of useless when you get high levels anyway. So yeah. And okay, so the second tower is the plasma tower. Um, it's actually really underrated, and yeah, it has a Paragon, and it does quite a decent amount of damage at its max, and you don't have to spend a single gold on it, any gold on it, so it's actually really good, and I'm gonna put it A tier, just because it's really underrated, and yeah, it's underrated. So, yeah, I might be going through it a little fast because there's so many towers. So, I'm actually not gonna do them in order, I don't think, because I forgot which towers to switch. But I'm gonna do the event towers last, and yeah. So next, I'm gonna be doing the campfire. Campfire, you need it no matter what level you are. It gives shadow size, gives range, gives discounts on upgrading. Easy S tier. No, nothing beats it. It's one of the best towers in the game. Just to be honest, yeah. Okay, yeah, I have nothing to say. So next tower, glue gun. Um, Pretty mid tower. It doesn't really do much. It just slows down towers and does pretty terrible damage. And yeah, it does. I don't think it has shadow sight or anything, and it has a golden one as well. I'm putting it actually D tier. It's no, C tier. You'll see why later. And s- speaking of glue gun, let's do golden glue gun. Oh wait, I forgot to do golden light turret. Okay, so the golden glue gun is definitely better than the glue gun, but it's actually really hard to obtain it. You need to win 125 matches, I think. So it's not that good. I'm just gonna put a B tier or maybe A. Not that good of A. Like I'm gonna put it on the edge of A. Like it's not as good as Plasma Tower. Oh god, I'm gonna get sued for this. Okay, whatever. Okay, next, I forgot to do this. Golden light turret, so I'm gonna do it right now. It has pretty decent yeah, it has pretty decent DPS, and okay, okay. Let's not talk about the 1% exploding chance and just put it um yeah, and obtaining it is like one of the hardest thing to do ever. I just obtained it like 2 months ago or something. So yeah, I'm putting it B tier. It's a little bit better than the normal light turret, but it's incredibly hard to obtain. And unless you have permanent golden light turret, it can explode any second when you place it in a match, except for in sandbox. I'm just gonna put it B tier, a little bit better than normal light turret. So yeah, next is bubble what I forgot bubble gun or something. Yeah, whatever. Wait. Bubble Tower. Yeah, Bubble Tower. Bubble Tower. Bubble Tower is just if you're low level and you can get it really easily and it's very cheap. So and it does pretty decent damage, and it's not that good if you're high level. So just saying its range at max is pretty good as well. So I am going to just put it at B tier as well. Yeah, right here. So the left is the best and the right is like the no, I mean the left is the best of that tier and the right is the worst of that tier. Okay, next is what should I put next? Okay, bike doesn't do much. It just got nerfed so much last year, and I think last year, and it doesn't do much damage, and it just costs like $200 each, and I don't even have it right now because I have the golden spike. So I'm just gonna put it. Yeah, I'm gonna have to put it a bad C tier. Okay, speaking of this, golden spike. I'm not explaining myself. Actually, it's just a little bit better than normal spike, and yeah, I'm putting it in the word like almost C tier, but it's just slightly edges. It costs a little bit more than the normal spike. It does just a little bit more damage, and yeah. So next power. There we go. Bucket S tier. S tier. You know what? I'm not gonna be like being funny here and just uh yeah it's it's doesn't do anything but like it says epic on it. I know like a lot of people are gonna like the tower because of that, and the golden bucket just looks awesome, and yeah, everyone likes it. But speaking of like usefulness, is D tier, because this tier list is the based on how useful the tower is, and it the chance of getting gold from it is like 0. So yeah. Next tower, heavy turret. You know what? It's pretty decent, but it's actually not that good. So like, it's not the placement limit is pretty high, but like sometimes some game modes it can be good. So I'm gonna put it B tier. Its range, I forgot if it's good or not. I think it's pretty high, but yeah. Speaking of heavy turret, let's do heavy turret MK2. Easy S tier. Only like 600 people has it, and it's just one of the best towers in the game. It has amazing range, amazing DPS, amazing everything. It has shadow sight. I don't remember if it does, but it's just an awesome tower, and I really want to attain it. But yeah, Alpha Tower. Yeah, 2018 staple, like the best tower that not the best. I'm not sure, but it's really good. Next, Defabricator. Remove stuff from the map. Like you can just remove like the things that block you from placing stuff. It's not that useful. Sometimes you can like use it. I don't know when though. Like it just wastes power slots. Sometimes like in path 3, the map path 3, like there's a ton of stuff that just isn't supposed to be there. Like you can use Defabricator. I'm gonna put it C tier in the middle. It's a little bit better than Spike, honestly. um you know what? Yeah, okay, never mind. Next tower. What should be the next tower? Mounted flamethrower. Like the only time you're gonna use this tower is during Christmas, sometimes winter trial, I think, but Christmas only. Like in one path. Like sometimes it does something, but like it's just a bad version of Blazefall. Well, sometimes it's better, but you know what? I'm gonna put it C tier right here. Yeah, it just burns stuff. It does more damage to snow and ice cubes, and yeah, its range is kind of terrible, and yeah, doesn't really do anything. if you just do a normal match, you probably won't bring it. It's just for low level players. Next, Raft. It depends on which map you're using it for. It doesn't do any damage. It just lets you place land towers on water. And if you're doing a like Haunted River, that map, like in 2020 Halloween Path 3, you gotta have to need it. And yeah, so I'm gonna put it B tier, um, like right here. Like it's not a, the best. It's not bad. It's not the best. Yeah. So next tower, factory. It's sometimes you have to use it like during like chaos matches, but if you're doing nightmare matches, then you should never use it unless you're face. He just wants to get more money than me in nightmare matches. That's why you bring it. And I never use farming towers. It's not very good for me. But if you're a low level tower player and you wanna um farm and get more money to place towers, you can you it this tower is pretty helpful. I'm gonna put it A tier. It's a little bit better than Golden Glow. Speaking of Golden Glow, I don't actually think it deserves to be an A tier. I'm gonna put it here. Yeah. Next tower. Oh wait. Hey guys, I realized the video is too long and I'm gonna not explain that much. So next tower. Anyways, gold mine. Um, terrible tower. It just gives gold to losers. And I'm sorry if you use it. It's terrible. It's nerves and it doesn't do much. It just makes your opponent or okay makes your teammate mad and yeah, it's terrible. I'm gonna put it C tier. It's better than bucket though. Actually, never mind. I'm gonna put it here. Okay, speaking of useless towers, uh, egg. I know you guys love it. I like it too, especially with the bush skin. But egg is not useful at all. It just wastes your inventory slot like these. So I'm gonna put it here. Better. Actually worse than bucket. Guys, don't th- you know, guys, just don't kill me, okay? This tier list is based on usefulness, not how cool it is. I know this is really controversial, but yeah, don't sue me. Um, next tower, egg fabricator, terrible tower. It has a paragon, but doesn't really do much. I'm just gonna put it in C tier, better than glue. Yeah, just shoots out stuff that explodes. And yeah, speaking of that, Spike Factory. It's a lot better than Egg Fabricator. I'm gonna put it B tier, like like this maybe. Actually, thinking of that, like I think these should like yeah, this should be the ranking. Okay, Raft is better. Okay, so next tower. I'm gonna do all the Easter towers first. Egg Cannon. It's terrible, and I think it's actually worse than the Egg Fabricator. It just does one tiny little explosion, and yeah, C tier. Egg Launcher. Now, it's better than Egg Cannon, but could be better than Egg Fabricator. I'm not that sure, but it's gonna be controversial. But I'm gonna put it B tier, just right here. Actually, no. Thinking about it, C tier ahead of Egg Fab. Next tower, um, Missile launcher. It's extremely useful in nightmare mode, but in normal like chaos and hard modes is not that useful. But I when you get to high levels, you grind nightmare a lot. So I'm gonna put it 8 here, just because it's really useful in nightmare mode, and it has a paragon that just dominates everything. Basically, not everything, but it's pretty good. Next tower, I'm gonna do another economy tower. Oil rig. It's terrible. It used to be awesome like 3 years ago, like before Squash, but now it's just terrible, and I'm just gonna put it seed here. Yeah, probably around there somewhere. Next, the last economy tower, I think, plantation. Really useful in nightmare mode. Like I can duo 4 stars or 3 stars with plantation. So I'm actually gonna put it B tier like at around here. Um, yeah, so next tower, C battery. I forgot to do this, but it's just not that good. I'm not gonna explain. It's placed on water and just shoots like a light turret. I'm just gonna put it here. Here, I guess. Actually, thinking of it, light turret should go down here. It's better. I'm gonna do this. Light turret isn't that good. Um, okay. Next, pumpkin launcher. It costs 6,666 gold in 2020 and 2021, but in 2022 it costs candy, and yeah, it's real expensive right now. It doesn't do anything. It's terrible, and it's worse than the egg launcher. I did a video about that, comparing the two. If you wanna watch it, just yeah, go watch it on my channel. Just go. Um, put it at the end of B tier. I'm gonna put behind light turret. Okay, next tower. I'm gonna do Shocker. Shocker used to be really awesome, but and sometimes you can use it for nightmare mode still. But right now, I wouldn't use it in any game mode unless it's like something special or something. I'm gonna put it B tier at the back, I guess. It's better than egg launcher. Okay, next tower. Doing something really similar to Shocker. That's ice. It does way worse damage than Shocker, but it can slow down Qs like the glue gun. But I know it's better than the glue gun, but its placement limit is less than the glue gun, and I think the range is not as big as the glue gun. So I'm gonna put it behind glue gun, like right here. Actually, you know what? Something like this. Okay, next tower. Santa Santa sleigh. It has a huge range. It just can reach the whole map at level 4. It got nerfed before it can reach the whole map at level 2, but right now it just doesn't really do much. It's just a stealth bomber and just bigger range, but it doesn't really do that much damage. So I'm gonna put it in the front of C tier. Could make it to B tier, but I'm just gonna do C tier in the front. Okay, now stealth bomber. Before um before Paragon skins existed, and it was when evolved skins exists, I would put it S tier at the back, but now I'm just gonna put it A tier because Paragon skins isn't as good as Evo skins. Some I think yeah, it's better than Golden Glue, but just not as good as the rest. Actually, it's better than nah. I'm gonna do this. Okay, next. Submarine. It's it's a depends on what game mode you're using for again. If you're doing it for nightmare mode, for star, it's pretty decent. But if you're doing it for something like deep void, it's not gonna do much. So it's pretty good. I'm gonna put it 8 here in front of stealth bomber. Yeah, cause I just think it's good and his bigger range as well. And I don't know. Okay, next the Flying Dutchman. Um, it's pretty good, honestly. It does quite a lot of damage. It has a Paragon skin, and yeah, but I don't think it's as good as these two. But it could be. It could be, but not. I don't think so. I'm just gonna put it 8 here. Um, behind Stealth Bomber. Okay, next tower, Blade Spinner. Blade Spinner is awesome in the early game, but late game doesn't really do much except for its Paragon level. So I'm just gonna put an 8 here, um, probably ahead of Plasma Tower. Actually, speaking of Plasma Tower, I think I should move it backwards to B tier. Like, yeah, I don't think it deserves to be A tier. Okay, next tower. Oh wait, I forgot this existed. Anti-cube defense? I've never used it for like 2 years or something. Nah, I don't think it's good. It just does a bunch of explosives. Doesn't I don't know if it does a lot of damage. I don't know its range. I don't know anything. But it just isn't very good. Like before, when I'm low level, I kind of like it, but now I don't even use it at all, and I forgot how it works. So I'm just gonna put it in B tier, probably around here somewhere. Actually, this, because yeah, it does more damage to cubes under 1,000 health, and I think I'm not sure, but I think this is pretty good spot. Next, Battleship. It's the old model. I think it deserves to be in B tier, but like um I don't really use it that much. Its Paragon is pretty good, and but it doesn't really have explosive, doesn't really have splash damage, and I don't think it's as good as the Flying Dutchman. So I'm gonna put it B tier, ahead of Spike Factory, and yeah. Next tower, Garrison. Um, it's it can like do something in nightmare mode. So I'm gonna put it 8 here. It's pretty controversial, but I'm gonna put it 8 here. I don't care. Spawns a tank. It looks cool, and um, it can shoot from far away. Next, Haunted Manor. It's not good. It's just a worse version of the Garrison. So I'm gonna put it B tier, like behind Plantation. It's not that good. Actually, the end of B tier. Actually, C tier. Yeah, it doesn't do much. Next, wait, no. Red Guy Tesla, or Red Guy Cyberwagon, if you call it the legit way, but it's called Tesla. Um, It's like Garrison and Haunted Manor, but I think it's way worse than Garrison. But it's a little bit better than Manor, so I'm gonna put it B tier, just behind Spike Factory. Yeah. Next tower, Star of Sovuso. It's awesome. In like late game, maybe middle. Okay, like yeah, I don't think it's S tier, but I think it deserves to be A tier. Um, like it's better than Submarine. Controversial, but I don't care. It's better than Submarine. Okay, next, Lord. Lord is really expensive, and its placement limit is lower than Star. but its damage is higher than Star, and I equip Lord more than Star, and I'm gonna put it. Should I put it S tier or A tier? I'm gonna put it A tier behind Blade Spinner. Honestly, yeah. Next, um, Pool. Very useful for maps without water. Nightmare 4-star and 5-star. Like it's necessary for those maps. Like can be useful, but can also be trash. It depends on what map you're using it for. So I'm gonna put it B tier. Um, in the front of B tier. Yeah. Next tower. Mounted minigun. It has a Paragon skin, but it's not that good. I never use it. Um, the last time I used it, it was like 2 years ago, and so I'm gonna put it B tier. And I don't actually think it's just that good. It does quite a lot of damage, I think, but I never use it. I'm gonna put it behind ACD. Um, Next is Enhancer. Easy S tier. It just a little bit worse than Campfire. It gives more damage to towers. It can give higher fire rates. It's just awesome. Um, you need to bring Enhancer every single round, just like Campfire. Okay, next tower. Um, Rail Minigun. Rail Minigun, I used to use it a lot before. It used to be awesome, but now it's kind of nerfed and it just doesn't really look very cool. This is the old model, by the way. So, and I'm gonna put it like um here, honestly, like this. It's better than Cube Defense, but just not as cool, honestly. Um, yeah. So it's a pretty decent tower. Does a lot, pretty much like a lot of DPS. And okay, next tower, orbital cannon. I think some of you like want to see this. I know like low level players like to use a lot, like level 30 to 40 players. They use it a lot, but it's honestly not that good. Sorry to break you guys' hearts, but it's honestly not that good. I'm just gonna put it like in the front of B tier. Yeah, like this maybe. I don't think it deserves to be an A tier. Okay, so but okay, railgun. Railgun is amazing for Nightmare 1-star, but it just I don't really use it in other maps. I kind of use it in Deep Void, but it doesn't really work in other maps. So I'm gonna put it in the end of A tier. Honestly, yeah, right here, honestly. Next, Fraught Rail. Before, I'd probably give it an A tier, but right now it's kind of nerds. I wait, is it? I don't think so. You know what? I'll give it an A tier, just because it freezes cubes. Um, Next tower. Okay, now it's getting to the good towers. Blaze. Okay, Blaze. I'm gonna put it in A tier. It just does a ton of damage to spamming. Like it can deal with spamming easily, like the Blade Spinner, but it's just not as good and it's way more expensive. It has a Paragon. Its Paragon does like so amazing, but it's really expensive. So I'm gonna put it A tier. Okay, next tower, the Orbital Satellite. I'm going to put it A tier, but like it's a lot better than Orbital Cannon, but it just got nerfed. So yeah, I'm gonna put it right here, or maybe here. Honestly, yeah, it's pretty decent tower. Okay, next, um, before it's terrible though. Next is the Sun Temple. Like not a lot of people understand how Sun Temple max works, but if you know, it's actually pretty good. It's pretty good to in late game. Like it does a lot of damage, but like sometimes like in Nightmare you don't really need it. I'm gonna put it A tier though, behind Lord and Sun Temple MK2. Same thing, but better than Temple. No need Temple gain, max, but still expensive. So yeah, whatever. I'm not talking about it. It gives stuff. Yeah, whatever. Next, Tomb. Um, it's really awesome. I'm probably gonna give it an S tier. But yeah, the end of S tier. It's just so good. It does so much damage, and it can have a critical damage, and it has a Paragon, and it just dominates all towers, basically, except for these, but yeah. Okay, last and final tower. Void Rift. This tower is incredibly hard to obtain, and you need level 75 and you need to win Deep Void. So I don't expect a lot of you guys to have this tower, but it's pretty good. It's really good when you have it. So I'm gonna put it in A tier. Or yeah, actually S tier. Um, it's not that good. It's not as good as Tomb. Yeah, but it's better than all towers here. It deserves an S tier. So this concludes the Cube Defense Towers tier list ranking. Um, hope you guys enjoyed the video, and if you disagree with me for any of these towers, comment down below. I know some of you might disagree with me, so yeah, this is the end, and yeah, I'm gonna see you guys in the next video. Bye, guys.